to get it from the
right? But you can't see the outside, how they see you. So
being a man is hard.
If you can't do something, not excuses, but
build from the ground.
Well, see, the thing is 5%. Because
we are back live here at Brothers United Network. Yeah, we back with another video. Today, I gotta talk about friendships. Why men need to build better relationships with each other. I want to talk about that today. You know, why it's important to network with other men. Why it's important to build better friendships. Be there for people. You never know when you may need a brother. And that's just the truth. I want to talk about that, man, today, because building those friendships are important. And because you just never know when you may need somebody. You never know when you may fall into hard times. Now, I know a lot of us have run into men. They have used us and took advantage of us. And I'm not talking about those guys. And you should have better discernment when it comes to dealing with those certain type of men. I call those shady men, right? But the guys that you run into, that's good people, building good friendships, networking with people, you never know when you may need them. You may get a flat tire, may need help. Instead of calling AAA, you may have a friend that can help jack your tire and help you change it, right? Hard times of money, you just never know. May need a short-term loan and he can pay you back. You pay him back. Paying him back builds a better friendship, builds trust. You never know who you may meet. I say that because I have a mentor. And he started off in the lawn care industry. As a kid, he ran into a guy that became his mentor. That was a multimillionaire, right? Set him up with his credit and got him in a position where he started his own business as a young kid at 21. And he became somebody. Why? Because he looked out for that guy that was his mentor, that he ran into. You never know who you may meet. Build better relationships with other men. We have to work on building better relationships with other men. And I understand life can take us away from that, right? Life can take us away from that because we've been screwed over. I understand. Used for money. I understand. I do. And that builds a lack of trust in other people. I get it, especially men, because we have that. We have that trust issue towards each other because we've been taken advantage of. And that's where discernment come into play. That's when understanding when somebody's really genuine or not. But see, the truth is, building better relationships with other guys brings opportunity, brings people being there for you in need. And basically, man, it builds a better world in your world. And it builds a better society, building better relationships with men. Truth be told, because a lot of us don't have that. A lot of us have people who's kind of just looking out for themselves. They don't trust anybody. They don't. Most people try to use each other. They do. And that's the problem. That's where the lack of trust come into play. But not understanding that an opportunity can come into play when you meet maybe that right person that you may look out for. May change somebody tired that needed you. Or you may loan them money and they paid you back. And that's when you build trust. Strong trust builds a network of men that you may need help. Hey, maybe he's a mechanic. Maybe he know how to work on cars. Maybe he know how to work. Maybe he know how to do AC. You know what I'm saying? All of these social networks you build with people, you're building like a network of people who can help you, or you can help them. Because every man has some type of skill set. Every man has something that they're good at. And you may need that person. He may know how to speak a language that you don't know how to speak. And you call him, you say, I need help on this deal, on talking to this person at this job. That person you looked out for, he returned the favor. See how important that is? When you network with the right people and you just build better relationships with other guys. Men need to start working on building better relationships. Because that's when the opportunities come, when you put yourself out there. You look out for those. Hey, the guy car mate broke down. You come give him a ride. It works, right? Because he gonna return that favor. Hell, your car may break down and he may return that favor. He will, because he built that trust. I believe in that, because it was the same thing that happened to me. I had my battery head issues. Had a buddy of mine. I worked with him. He came through and he looked out for me. Hey, help me get that battery charged up so I can get back on the road. But it's because I first looked out for him and he returned the favor. These are the type of things that we need to start having and start building when it comes to being men. Because we got to stop with the trust issues. I understand. Don't trust everybody. But you never know who you may know. You never know. And that person that you may look out for can change your life. I'm just saying. And vice versa. I just want men that really understand the importance of building and networking with other men. Because the problem is we don't have that anymore. We don't build relationships with each other. We don't network with each other. We don't look out for each other no more. In today's society, we're all about self. And we have to change that mentality if we really want to get ahead in today's world. Because today's world is getting harder and harder for men. So we got to find that way out. And not just doing it as an individual, doing it together. You have to start building. You have to start somewhere. Start building and better relationships with other men. Start networking. Because that's the problem we have in today's society.